Prepare your ears, humans. Happy, Sad, Confused begins now.
I'm Josh Horowitz, and today on Happy, Sad, Confused, it's Dakota Johnson making her short film directing debut at the Toronto Film Festival with Loser Baby. Welcome to one of our fun catch-ups over at a film festival. I've been doing a few of these lately, guys, if you're watching. This one is with one of our favorites, Dakota Johnson. As I said, she's now a director, not just an actor. She's actually doing a great many things on the production side of things, and this is a step in another new direction. Got a chance to catch up with Dakota about Loser Baby, which is a very funny short film that just debuted at the Toronto Film Festival, where I am. As you can tell, I'm at a really scenic, drab hotel room in the heart of Toronto. There's an air conditioner blaring. There are anonymous gray curtains behind me. Production value's been better, let's be honest. But I do deliver, hopefully, fun, entertaining conversations, and this is certainly that. Before I get to the main event, I want to remind you guys there's some really cool, exciting events coming up if you're in the New York City area. We have just announced, and this is a huge event that has been long in the making. We're celebrating our 10th anniversary of Happy, Sad, Confused. That's right. On October 17th at New York Comic Con, the opening night of New York Comic Con, they have welcomed me into their world, and I will be hosting a very special 10th anniversary edition of the podcast with a host of familiar friends to the podcast, and perhaps some new ones too. The only ones I can announce so far, and these are two great ones, are David Harbour and Sam Heughan. That is just the start. There are more exciting names to be announced, but we're off to a pretty damn good start, I would say. October 17th, 8 p.m. Come on by. If you're in New York, you do not need a badge for New York Comic Con for this. You simply need to buy a ticket. It's going to be a really exciting, special night with some friends of the podcast, and as I said, hopefully some new ones. So I'm rounding out my time in Toronto. I'm about to leave, actually, but it's been a blast at the Toronto Film Festival. As always, I'm about to see Amelia Perez, which is the new Netflix film that has a lot of buzz behind it. I'll report back on that one. I just saw Heretic, which is kind of a pretty fantastic, very entertaining horror film with Hugh Grant. That's coming out pretty soon. Very satisfying, very fun, and Hugh Grant is chewing up the scenery in the best possible way. So that's kind of what I like about Toronto, is there's it's not like a specific kind of lane. It has the Midnight Madness section, it has Discovery section, it has local filmmakers here in Canada, it has, the big movie stars. We Live in Time with Andrew Garfield and Florence Pugh. Angelina Jolie's here. Like it's there's so much to choose from. It's just about picking your spots. So it's been a lot of fun. I am sad to leave Toronto, but excited to take a break from filling my eyeballs with movies all day, as much as I love it. So those are the updates. Look in the show notes for information on how to get tickets to the 10th anniversary of Happy, Sad, Confused, as well as all of our other upcoming events. We have ones with Andrew Garfield, Catherine Hahn, Kate Winslet, a ton coming up, Anna Kendrick. So if you're in the New York City area, come on out, see us live with some of the best actors out there, and more to come. Okay, let's go to our main event. This is a mini episode of Happy, Sad, Confused, but it's with big-time movie star and now director Dakota Johnson talking about Loser Baby. Enjoy. Dakota.
Hello.
We're here.
Here we are.
It's good to see you.
Good to see you too.
Now I feel like I have to actually show you even more respect than in the past, because you're big-time director Dakota Johnson now.
That feels like you're going to want to take that back, because you don't show actresses respect?
No,
because they're actresses?
I was joking about our relationship because we're a little silly with each other. I'm just saying now I feel like I need to really show you respect. It's not about a male-female thing.
I'm serious now because I'm a director now.
I can tell. You're carrying yourself in a totally different way.
Thank you. I'm wearing a suit jacket.
We're in Toronto, in case you can't tell from this Toronto backdrop. And you're premiering your short film, Loser Baby. Mm-hmm. You've named it.
Memoir.
I was going to say you've named it after your pet name for me.
It's an autobiography. Yeah, right.
How does it feel to be here in a different kind of capacity than normal?
It's actually pretty funny. It's very funny. The whole thing is really funny to me because I didn't know that the short was submitted to Toronto. Ro, my sweet ass producing partner submitted it without telling me, and told me and Talia actually when it had gotten in. So
they didn't want you feeling
here
anxiety.
we are.
You don't want to know if there was going to be rejection, because we don't want that.
No, I've had enough of that. Thank you.
It's just all wins.
Yeah.
Non-stop wins.
Yes.
This is a win. The film is great. Congratulations.
Thanks.
No, truly. So talk to me a little bit about, like, I don't know how this came about, because you obviously directed a music video before. So this is the next foray into directing. Is this a building block, or is this something like a fun, like, I just want to do this for its own sake? Like, how did this one happen?
This one was, we just wanted to make it for its own sake. Talia is an incredible writer, and we had worked together on writing a television show that we had sold, but it never got made. It was too good.
Yeah, that was the word on the street. Like, this is a little too...
Seems to be what's going on these days. Like, you have to write something pretty shitty in order for it to actually get made.
I've noticed that, yeah.
So it didn't get made, but it's really good. It's called Rodeo Queens, if anybody wants to make it. It's
Kickstarter
ready
right
to
now.
go.
Here we go.
And then we kind of were collaborating. We're also really good friends. Our mutual best friend, Blake, is also in the short. And she had written this as just like a sample piece of writing.
Right.
But also based on how she really wanted to see a real depiction of queer relationships and how they can shift and change and evolve, and the different dynamics that can exist between people in love and friendships. And I wanted to cast all my friends in it. They're all staring at me right now. And
there's nobody in the room, for the record.
There's
She's
nobody
just staring into a corner blankly.
And tell them what to do. And I did, and it really felt great. It went well.
So any lessons learned from, I mean, a music video is a much different kind of experience than this, but anything you take away from that experience that you applied this time around?
It's totally different.
Yeah.
It was a totally different experience. But I don't know. I feel like I loved directing this so much. I loved it because the two of them are comedians, like truly incredible comedians, and not that they would like ever do stand-up because that wouldn't go well, but on camera they're amazing. And between the two of them, their banter is brilliant, and they're just super intelligent and soulful, amazing people. So being able to sort of know them that well and track them and push them in certain directions, knowing what they're capable of, and knowing things that they've done in the past that are really funny, like it just was a lucky combination of things.
So is that kind of the secret sauce to kind of like get over any nerves that there might be, and doing something slightly new for you is like surround yourself with like a friend group, like people that trust you, that you trust them? I
think yes, but even beyond that, I just want to, even as an actor, I want to work with people that are kind and collaborative and willing to try things and not feel like stupid or scared or uncomfortable. And so, yes, I just want to work with nice people that are good at what they do.
You can tell a lot about a director's approach by the first shots of any of their films, and it will surprise no one. Like Kurosawa, like Frank Capra, this one starts with a sex scene with a strap on. Yeah. So there's no question there. It's just an observation. Just
to be named in a group of legends is, that's what I strive to.
But I would imagine,
I feel like it's no surprise that the opening scene of my short film has a giant pink strap-on in it.
No, I was not surprised. I was like, I would have been disappointed if it wasn't there.
It's also not giant. It's like a pretty regular size strap-on.
Right. For the record, and totally
was it
average
big?
Sized.
Is it?
I don't know. A lot of. Yeah.
I'm a virgin.
It was all new to her. What is this, guys? But like these are kind of fun, intimate scenes as opposed to kind of like more serious stuff. I mean, having been directed in intimate scenes, you must know by now like how you like to be directed in those kinds of moments. So did you kind of apply the good or the bad that you've experienced in your own career to how you directed your friends in this?
Yes, 100%. I mean, Talia has never acted before. And so I really did my best to make her feel as comfortable as possible in all of the sexual moments. Did you feel comfortable, Talia?
The most.
The most? Would you do it again?
With you? What? Would I do a thing with you?
Would you do like more sex scenes directed by me?
I would, I guess.
Huh. Okay. I mean, it was a yes. There was a yes in there.
Well, we also cast her actual best friend as Martina Navratilova.
Right. Good pronunciation, by the way.
Did I say that right?
You did.
I did. Yeah. And so they had to make out, and it was really funny for everybody. But they did good, and it was hot, I thought.
How quick a shoot is this? Something like this? This is like this is a significant short. It's like 20, 25 minutes. It's not like
It's 23 minutes.
That's why I said 20 to 25 minutes. I didn't remember off the top of my head.
It's exactly in the middle of that.
Exactly.
3 days. We
So
shot in 3 days.
You didn't feel like under the gun? You felt like a good kind of, again, pressure?
Let me tell you what happened.
This
So
is what I'm here for.
I discovered this like vitamin drink. Okay.
Did not know this is where it was going, but continue.
And I was like, first of all, I was like, I'm the most inspired. I am a director. I am not sleeping at night. I am just thinking about this short. I'm coming up with alt lines. I'm coming up with improv ideas. And then I realized that the vitamin drink that I was drinking, Celsius, is actually just caffeine, like so much caffeine, and like too much caffeine.
I
So
had this
for
experience
like
once.
3 days, I
Yeah.
was like thinking I was the most inspired director because I was just awake all night long and directing all day and moving through things really fast, but really I was just like
on
ODing.
liquid cocaine, basically.
Yeah.
No, I had this experience. I was like at a health food store buying stuff, and they give you like free stuff if you buy a certain amount. They gave me a drink. I went home and I drank it, and I told my wife, like, I think I'm having a heart attack. Like my heart is like jumping out of my chest.
Was it a Celsius?
I don't know if it was that brand, but I looked at it. It was like, this is like 10 times the amount of caffeine you're supposed to have in anything, and my body was not ready.
No.
But it's good for directing a short film, apparently, is the takeaway.
Also, I've taken from that like night shoots when I'm working on films.
Right.
It's helpful.
Are you anti-night shoot generally? I mean, that's
They're just hard
especially extended if it's like
fun.
a long.
because you stay up all night with your
letting us
friends.
stay up all night.
You stay up all night with your friends on set and do weird stuff.
Look, there are two categories in life for things you should either take a total crapshoot on or things you really shouldn't. For instance, maybe try the new almond milk or oat milk alternative for your coffee today. Why not? What's the harm? Maybe try that new exercise class you've been hearing all about on Instagram. Totally cool. Here's something that should not ever be a total crapshoot: finding the right doctor. Your health is too important. And with ZocDoc, it's not a crapshoot anymore because you've got more options than you know. ZocDoc is a free app and website where you can search and compare high quality in-network doctors, choose the right one for your needs, and click to instantly book an appointment. We're talking about in-network appointments with more than 100,000 healthcare providers across every conceivable specialty: mental health, dental health, eye care, skin care, anything you can imagine. Plus, ZocDoc appointments happen fast, typically within just 24 to 72 hours of booking. You can even score same-day appointments. I've used ZocDoc, and you should too. So stop putting off those doctor appointments and go to ZocDoc.com/happysad to find and instantly book a top-rated doctor today. That's ZocDoc.com/happysad. ZocDoc.com/happysad. So if I named some of the illustrious directors that you've worked for, is there anything you could say you've picked up from any of them? So,
Okay.
David Fincher?
Yes. Well, I did do, at least 100 takes.
Yeah.
No,
Luca? What about Luca?
No, these are the masters.
What do you mean? I mean,
They're the
but
masters.
you can't help but like
I'm just a little baby.
Maggie Gyllenhaal?
I feel like I have learned little things from all the directors I've worked with. Things I love, things I didn't love, things just, things that but I also was like, I wanted everyone to have a good time, and they were all my friends. And also my little sisters are in the short. They are background.
Amazing.
I know, it was really sweet. I was like, I need free people to
Just go to the family.
fill up space. So get in here.
What's your most frequent direction, would you say? What's the thing that came out of your mouth the most during those 3 days?
What do you think?
Looking to your actors.
You were very giving. You were very giving with compliments, which was so nice.
That's not in my experience. I've never experienced anything close to that.
That feels so backwards.
I'm joking.
You look great today.
Yay!
That shirt's nice on you with your eyes.
Yeah, but the way you're saying that's so not legitimate. But that's good.
I don't know. Action. That's the word I used the most, probably. Cut.
Do it better.
Yeah.
Again.
Bad.
Have you learned anything now, having been on the other side of the camera as an actor? Next time I'm sure you've acted since then, like a new kind of sense of, I don't know, just having been on the other side that you apply now to your acting.
I don't know. I think it's very personal to the person.
Yeah.
But for me, I like to feel like I'm a part of the bigger picture and like I'm a part of some secret. So
Right.
when I feel like I am so close with my director that we have, like we're always sort of thinking about each other.
Right.
I like that while I'm working. I realized I didn't realize that before, but I think I felt like working with them, I wanted them to feel really safe and free to like riff and be themselves and take it too far or do something that didn't work and not feel weird about it.
Right.
So I guess for me, that's something that I want to cultivate on sets that I am acting on or producing or directing, is a feeling of like everyone hearing the same music and feeling a part of something bigger than just your individual job on a set, because it can feel really isolating.
100%. So what are the world domination plans for Tea Time right now? It feels like you guys are busy and getting busier.
We're busy ass.
That's the motto. Busy ass production company.
Busy ass.
What are the aspirations?
We're going to change the name.
Yeah.
To busy ass.
It's almost like business. It's busy ass.
Yeah. It is almost like business because we are business women, but busy ass business women.
Right. That's what they say. What's the plan?
We are producing, and I will be acting in 2 films before the end of the year, this year, which is not very much time.
Yeah.
So I really do actually have to go. Quite literally have to leave.
I get it.
And our book club is really fun. We've got some other like side hustles coming up. I don't know.
Aspiration to direct a feature? Does this get you more primed to do a full-on feature?
I think I realized that if there was something that came along that I felt like, oh, I know this world backwards and forwards, like I felt I know Loser Baby.
Yeah.
If it was a feature, I feel like I would be interested in doing that. But I also am not. I feel like I still have a lot to learn in terms of being behind the camera, and I don't know. I'm open to it.
So one of the ones coming up is that from the director of The Climb. Forgive me, I don't remember the.
Mike Covino.
Yeah, great
and
movie.
Kyle
The
Marvin.
Climb.
Yeah. Yes, we're gonna make Splitsville, like in a couple weeks.
Oh, amazing.
Yeah.
And what's the other one? Do we know?
I can't tell you.
What just happened to your accent? You just turned into.
Now I became this person. I don't know. It's sort of like Anna Delvey.
Yeah.
I've just seen pictures of her with her ankle bracelet. What's it called?
Oh, yeah.
Is it an ankle bracelet?
I think that's a nice way to put it.
What's it called?
It's a tracking device of sorts.
Ankle bracelet?
It's probably what she calls it.
What do they call it? The prison ones.
Yeah, because they're all wearing one. Yeah, it's like a tracking device. Yeah.
But what do they call it? What's the actual name? Ankle monitor?
Sure. Let's
Ankle
go with
monitor?
That. Isn't she doing Dancing with the Stars?
Yes, with a fucking ankle bracelet on. Yeah, so she's going to be like...
That's going to be very challenging. Is she doing river dance? What was that?
Yes. I was just going to talk about river dancing, actually.
What?
But I won't.
Okay, intriguing.
My partner's Irish. My partner. Roisin.
Are you interested in going on Dancing with the Stars at some point in your career?
How dare you? Get the fuck out of here.
This is my room. What do you mean? You walked into mine.
This is your room? Oh my God. You need to paint it a different color.
You don't like the feng shui in here?
Feng shui?
What would you do with it? How would you redecorate?
Demo. Full gut.
Do you want to do a gut renovation reality show? Is that what you want to do instead of Dancing with the Stars?
Can I just do my job that I already
I'm trying
do?
to diversify. We're just talking about the world domination of tea time. Dakota Johnson reality shows. Produced by Josh Horowitz.
Oh, you want to be a part of Tea Time?
Yeah, I'm trying to
Is
get
that
a
what you're
cut.
saying?
Yeah, that's it.
Well, maybe.
How's wait, you teased that you and Luca are always talking. Are you still talking? What's the weird
We're always talking.
You got a weird good idea?
I saw him in London a couple weeks ago, and we always have some weird ideas. I'm not sure if they're good, but I don't know. We'll see.
Can you give me a little, we talked right after you had done material lists. Now you've had a minute to have it soak in.
Yes.
Sounds like that was a special experience. Celine's
It
song,
was,
Pedro,
yeah.
Chris Evans. When you look back at that shoot, I don't know what comes to mind.
Just like the most love in my heart comes to mind. I really loved it so much.
Yeah.
It's one of those like special moments in my work that every moment I felt so inspired and connected to both of those dudes and her and everyone on that set. It was just like a wonderful experience.
Did you know Pedro or Chris prior?
I knew Pedro.
Yeah.
I know him very well.
Yeah.
He sucks.
I was just going to say, he's the best. He's
What
like,
an asshole.
He's kind of like the best human being on the planet. Yeah, agree to disagree.
Yeah. He's truly one of my favorite people in the whole world. And Chris Evans, I met just
Right.
on set, and he's the best.
He's a song and dance man. Did he show off his show tune?
He
love to you?
loves to tap dance.
Right.
I don't know if that's a secret. Is that a secret?
No. He loves it all.
He loves to tap dance.
He just lives the sing and dance.
It is. He's a little cutie pie. Just tapping away by himself over there.
Yeah. You know, Pedro's a Mr. Fantastic now.
I know.
I mean, that's.
Oh, I know.
Why do you say it that way?
Because everybody knows he
Yeah.
won't let anybody forget it.
Oh yeah.
I know everything about his diet and his workout routine.
Oh, I'm sure. Yeah, he's got to get all those abs in
Everything.
shape.
I'm going to leak it to BuzzFeed.
Happy, sad, confused, profoundly random questionnaire. We're going to end with this.
Okay, great.
Dogs or cats?
Dogs.
It's not. There's no wrong ends.
Dogs. Cats. Cods.
You love all animals, but your dog.
Doggies.
Doggies.
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you collect anything?
Doggies. Do I collect anything? Idiot friends.
What's the wallpaper on your phone?
I think it says eyes open, mind open, heart open.
Oh,
That's what it says.
it's almost like the Friday Night Lights.
Clear eyes,
Yeah.
full heart, can't lose.
There you go.
That's exactly it.
Well done. Is there a movie you're embarrassed to admit you've never seen? Besides all the Spider-Man movie, we covered that the last time.
You gotta believe. Oh God. I mean, I'm sure there's loads
I mean, we all
that I haven't seen
Yeah.
that I should have seen.
There's no should have, actually. It's a flawed question.
It is a flawed question. Next.
Worst note a director has ever given you?
Well, I think the worst note to ever be given is like more energy,
Right.
which is the classic
Right.
joke, but it's actually the worst.
How do you respond to that? How you go in the opposite direction?
Yes, because I die inside.
Right.
Yeah.
Is there a podcast? If you were to create a podcast, which you should, Tea Time, this is the one thing you're not doing as far as I know.
Okay, get off my back.
I'm just trying, I just want you to succeed in every possible way because you're already a succeeder.
Everybody's telling us we have to do podcasts, and I gotta say,
Not interested?
I'm not a podcast person.
Okay.
And I feel like somebody on the internet recently, I saw them say that there's too much podcast equipment in the world and it needs to be recalled because there's some podcasts that are so dumb.
There are. I
and
agree.
I agree.
Not mine.
Cheers.
That's the podcast cheer.
Yeah.
Finally, actor in Spirit of Happy, Sad, Confused, an actor who always makes you happy. You see them on screen, you're giddy.
Sandra Bullock.
Nice. What's your favorite Sandra Bullock?
Practical Magic.
Oh yeah, they're doing a sequel.
I know. I'm trying to get it. I'd really like to be in it.
We can make that happen. Movie that makes you sad?
A lot of them.
Okay. What about a food that makes you confused, finally?
Um,
You see it on the menu. I just don't get it. Why would I even?
Oh God. Okay. This is not to answer that question,
That's
but
fine.
it's
I'll
my
take
favorite
whatever.
story about my sister, and I'm going to tell it publicly. And I hope she hears this on the internet somewhere. But one time when she was 12 and I was 19, I guess.
Okay.
We went to dinner, like a family dinner, and I ordered the Dungeness crab. And she was sitting next to me and she goes, Dakota, it's Dunay. And I was like, it is? She goes, yeah, it's French.
Was she being serious?
She was dead serious. And I'll never let her forget it. Dakota, it's Dunay. So the Dunay crab.
I support you bringing down your sister.
You know what confuses me? Let me tell you. Foods that still move
Yeah.
when you are going to eat them.
No. You don't want it to be a challenge. You're not hunting on
Not
your
for
plate.
me.
No.
Not for me.
By our standards, not such a chaotic conversation, Dakota. I think we did a great job today.
Who knows?
We'll let the internet decide.
Yeah.
Congratulations on Loser Baby.
Thanks.
Good luck.
Can you imagine saying that to a person that just had a baby?
Not until now. That's amazing.
Congratulations on Loser Baby.
Congratulations on Loser Baby.
Thanks.
Good to see you.
Good to see you too.
And so ends another edition of Happy, Sad, Confused. Remember to review, rate, and subscribe to this show on iTunes or wherever you get your podcasts. I'm a big podcast person. I'm Daisy Ridley, and I definitely wasn't pressured to do this by Josh.